Hello, everybody. This is Kirk from 9 Volt Games, and today I've been gone for a while. There's the elephant in the room. I haven't done any streams, nothing. I'm all sorts of fucked up in my head. But enough about that. I don't really want to talk about that in any of this video. Get off the table. My cat's on the table. Link. Watch this shit. Magic. How you doing? Say hi to everybody. No, don't go blurry. So, I forgot what this video was about. I just clapped. Cat hair just went into my coffee. I don't give a fuck. Oh, yes. So somebody asked me to do a Why I Love Borderlands. And I'm gonna do a Why I Love Borderlands after I beat 3 to make sure that I thoroughly love Borderlands. But because I've been gone so long and pretty much have just primarily been playing Mortal Kombat, actually recently in the last week and a half, I haven't touched anything. I got Borderlands the day it came out, and I actually just started playing it tonight with my son. So you could imagine that my backlog is pretty hefty, and I added to it very recently. So I would like to show you what I picked up and what you can expect to see coming up and forward, because I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of things normally. I'm doing this video in my living room because I've actually I'm doing this video in my kitchen because I've actually made my living room a lot nicer. So when I start doing videos back, I will have a better place to do them. I know, it's not me right now. I don't feel like me right now. So my videos, that's why I haven't been doing videos or streams, because I don't feel like they'll be as good. But anyways, to the game. First and foremost, this just came in the mail and I'm so excited. I just hooked it up. Really, absolutely no need for me to have this, because I have two of the AtGames versions. I have every Genesis collection. I still have my Genesis and my Sega CD. I still have an extensive collection of Sega Genesis games, which I've done videos for here in the past. So there's really no need for me to have it except just to have it. And like my friend Hip just said, I'm like the Pokemon trainer of video game consoles, at least in my group of people. So I gotta get them all. I gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Let's start with these. Obviously, this released today, so I grabbed this, right? I actually let my son start popping down pre-orders on it, and he thinks that it's his. So it's really, he started playing it a little bit. I'm a huge fan of the original on Game Boy. I played the original version. I have cat hair flying in my face. I played the original. I played the DX version. I actually played it very recently on my 3DS and beat it. I got my son to play it. That's how I got him into it. And then right when I started to get my son to play it is when they announced that this was coming out and they had all the footage for it, and it just blew my mind. I played up to the first dungeon, and it's good. It's like my childhood perfectly recreated. Grezzo, right? Is this done by Grezzo? Grezzo does a fantastic job with the remakes of the Zeldas, and I think that they should go on and they should do Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. And my cousin Hank was saying that they should do Minish Cap, and I'm definitely on board with that. I think they should bring up all of the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance era Zelda games. I grabbed this. I have no interest in playing this, but my son has been begging me for it since it came out, and I thought it was a little bit above his, almost said something shitty, not above his intelligence level, above his ability level for games. And then he fucking soloed Breath of the Wild, and he just did the Trials of the Sword. My kid is phenomenal. He's put more time into Breath of the Wild than I have, so I think he's ready for that. So I picked that up for him today. GameStop had a sale. I'm glad I waited. I did not want to spend $40 on this as downloadable on PlayStation. I don't really care which system I get it on, but this game, just the looks of it is gorgeous. I've been waiting for Ritual of the Night. I'm a huge old school Castlevania fan. Actually, I should do a digital backlog one too, because I have a fuck ton of digital games that I got barely touched yet, and that was including the Castlevania one. But it's nice to see that that the company's reviving a classic version, even if it doesn't share the same name. So I'm excited to get into that. Haven't touched it yet. Obviously, backlog. I've got shit about this one right here. But before I show it to you, I only paid $10, okay? Why would you get Anthem? I play shooters with friends on Xbox. Well, you'll see the exception. I'll explain it when I get to it in here. But I know my sister has Anthem. I paid $10 for it. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But it is a game I want to have in my collection. So you could shit all over in the comments. It's not going to make a difference to me. $10 is $10. You know what I mean? I'm not 18 anymore. I'm not debating whether I should go suck a dick for $10. Like, I can swallow that cost. Bad follow. I could eat that cost if it's not good. And it's just the thing I have in my collection. I've been waiting for this, actually. I waited for a price to drop because I knew if I bought it when it first came out, I wouldn't have played it. But I was a big fan of Until Dawn, and this is a game in the same vein, so I'm very excited to get into that. Any of these games that you want to see me stream that I'm showing you, feel free to tell me. That's going to be the best way for me to get into them and start playing them. I kind of need a push towards that, being happy and enjoying games again. I was waiting for the price drop on this, and I got it. So I'm very excited. I got $15 off of this bad boy. I can't wait because that's something I can play with both of my sons and not just my older one. Ooh. I grabbed the Royal Edition of this. There's a couple games in here that you're going to see are doubles of games that I've shown before that I have. This one wasn't mine. It belonged to my ex, so I ended up having to rebuy this for myself. I got that dirt cheap. But I will play it eventually. I'm not super excited. There's a couple games in here I'm excited to get into. One I got today, which I'm very excited. I'll just show you this one next. This is the Square game I was excited for, and I was waiting for a price drop on the Game of the Year edition, which I got today. I'm very excited to get into this. I was a huge fan of the original Nier. I know this one is substantially different, but just a simple fact that they took this character, which, obviously I haven't played it yet, so I don't know the names of the characters, but they took her and they put her in Soul Calibur itself. Just shows like the power of the character, because next to characters like Geralt, you know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. So you don't have to praise it. I've seen the universal acclaim for this one. This one I got $30, half price. I said I wouldn't buy this game until it was down to half price. I was actually talking to Dan about Rage today because I was telling him about the GameStop sale, and he was like, I told him, I was like, Rage 2 is $30 today, and he was like, oh, Rage was hard, and I cut him off. I was like, Rage wasn't hard, it was just boring and hard to get through, and he's like, exactly. So I'm hoping that's not the case with Rage 2, but we'll see. I just didn't want to pay full price for it. Is pretty much it. Here's another one that I had before and had to re-get today, because it wasn't mine, and I liked Persona. I actually got my ex into Persona, and she bought Persona 5, so she got to keep it because she had her own PS4. This is on my backlog. I did start it again. I wanted to go for the third option, which is Rin. She is, she's not on the cover. She's right there. Apparently, you really have to go out of your way to get that story. So you got to play it real fucking wacky, which I'm excited about. So I started to get back into this, and I did a little bit of answering the questions differently. There's so many more fucking puzzles, the nightmare puzzles, and even if you don't want to do them, if you played the game before, there's a mode where it'll just auto-complete the puzzles for you, so you can just play through the story. So that's pretty cool too. Depends on what you're looking for in the game. And then here's another one I had to rebuy. I love Final Fantasy X. I don't really like Final Fantasy X-2 so much for the content. I like the battle system of X-2. I was talking to somebody about this at work. One of our shippers named Nick, where he's like, you can say what you want about X-2, like stories being garbage, the characters being garbage, the focus on the J-pop singers and blah, blah, blah. But the The costume switch system was an awesome battle system, and I truly actually liked it. So, and then this one is just came off my backlog list because I'm currently playing it. My PlayStation is on right now. I just played it with my son. I'm very excited about it. So that's what I've been up to, is collecting these games and then being a little depressed bitch and not playing them. But I'm back to doing it, back to forcing myself to do videos, and hopefully I'll have a review for the Sega Genesis Mini by tomorrow, because by the time I go upstairs and go to bed, that's where I'm hooking it up, is my TV in my room. I am going to breeze through these, tell you how they work, tell you if it's moddable, how easy it is to mod, and we'll do that like I did with the PlayStation Classic. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then this one just always just floats in rotation. Play Mortal Kombat 11 till I die, probably, or until Mortal Kombat 12 comes out. But thank you guys for watching. Any of these games that I listed out, if you would like to see any of them be streamed by me, let me know. Sends the Switch ones, because you can't fucking stream anything, Nintendo, and they get very angry. But thank you guys for watching. Oh, that's right. I'm not having it today. I'm not having it any day, so a fucking excuse. I am going to start a movie review channel that has been requested multiple times. I'm going to do a movie review channel. I would like to start in October, and I want to clear out a bunch of horror movies. I'm going to start with Child's Play because I fucking love that movie. I feel like I get defended a lot against people. So I'd like to do points, comparisons between the old Child's Play, only the first old Child's Play, and then the 2019 Child's Play. And then after that, I want to continue doing some of my favorite movies that I like to watch around this time of year, which would be Trick or Treat. I just watched that one the other night. I love Trick or Treat. That's my favorite Halloween movie of all time. So maybe I'll save that one for actual Halloween. Friday the 13th series, Nightmare on Elm Street series, and I got a couple other out there horror movies that I'd like to do reviews for. So I will update you when that channel opens. I am actually looking for a header for any of my artistic friends who would like to send me a message and discuss that. Send it to my Instagram, Facebook page, Twitter. Not Twitter. I shut notifications off from that. It's just a soapbox for whiny bitches. Thank you guys for watching.